Okay, we're finally here with another Liyue expansion. Chenyu Vale did not disappoint, because finally, after 2.6 being the last one with a highly anticipated chasm, I can safely say that Chenyu Vale is one of my favorite expansions for now, as there's a supposed Monde expansion that will come someday in the future. I definitely like this one more than the chasm, but that is just my opinion, mostly due to the fact that the chasm is more. I'm not really sure how to put it, but it's eerie and it feels like it's not welcoming, and that's fair because you're not really supposed to be there anyway. And it's not bad, it serves its purpose very well. You're not really supposed to go to the chasm and be happy and see sunshine, and that's it. But that's what makes Chenyu Vale as a Liyue expansion very special to me, and a lot of people as well. And there's also another reason, and that is familiarity. In comparison to the chasm was not really similar to Liyue, and with its ominous atmosphere, it was not really the most nostalgic thing, and it felt like a whole new place, more akin to Inazuma. At least that's to me. But with this new area, the colors are just amazing, the landscape is different and refreshing, and yet it retains that similarity to Liyue, and there is that familiar atmosphere that really just brings back so many memories to those of us who have been playing for a while, and even newcomers. Liyue and Mondstadt are regions that are very special to every player, and specifically those of us who only had those two while we waited for Inazuma. There is so much nostalgia to be found, and it's honestly lovely seeing how people are enjoying it so far, despite disappointment with other things. I think they actually made Chenyu Vale pretty enjoyable. The reason I love Genshin in the first place is because of the beautiful music and the open world that offers you a lot to explore. And as much as I love Liyue and as nostalgic as it is, and as much as I miss it, there was not really that much exploration to do, even though I did not have 100% expansion there. But there was just not much to do besides walk around and maybe stumble upon a chest if I'm lucky, every 30 minutes or so. Not exactly the most enjoyable experience, no matter how nostalgic you are. It can be enjoyable sometimes, but it still gets stale, as much as I miss it. So, when you're no longer trying to find a new hidden place, or farming for chests or doing a world quest, you really feel like you have no reason to be there, beside maybe taking pictures. Chenyu Vale is not revolutionary by any means, and I'm still exploring it and doing quests. So who knows? Maybe my opinion may change. But so far, I'm just so happy with it and pleased with the new area. It gives everyone a new area to explore with the familiar music and architecture of Liyue, and that perfect mix makes it very pleasing and satisfying. It's like exploring Liyue all over again, except it's a whole new area with new things to offer, but it still makes me think of the first 2 months where I was just getting into Genshin. That's also not to diminish its own beauty on its own, because it is very beautiful and enjoyable as a standalone thing, beside its familiarity. And I gotta say, the mechanics that they put in to make exploration easier are not only good as someone who gets frustrated from frequently falling off of mountains due to the lack of stamina, or at least that was how it was before Wanderer came along. But right now it is so much easier. And one thing that has truly caught my attention and that I like so much is the fish. I'm not sure what type of fish it is. I think it was a carp one or a goldfish. Regardless of the type of fish that it is, it reminds me of a Chinese artist that I love dearly. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I will just talk about her in the description. I'm sure everybody knows her already. Overall, it has been fun to explore the new region and do the quests, although I'm not very fast at doing either, as I like to savor everything and leave things for myself in the future, so I will still have a reason to come back and explore. But so far, I have been very happy to photograph my trolley in new locations, just because GeoDaddy deserves to have pictures everywhere in Liyue. I low-key wished we could have more Baizu here, especially since that's where he comes from, and there could have been so much, and it would have been a little bit interesting to have a quest where he's involved. I was kinda also hoping for a Baizu banner that would come along with this expansion. But, of course, with that being during 4.2, just 2 versions ago for a good reason, it's not feasible. He had to come along with Farina, and that was just not good with Chenyu Vale, and that's understandable. I'm really hoping that we'll at least see him one time there, because as silly as that sounds, I do miss the guy already. And I would like to have some story quests there too. I'm sure we'll already have some events there in Lantern Rite, but I mean other than the event, I would like to see more of it used in the game. And of course, all will come in due time, I don't doubt it. It will happen, but these things take time, and right now we have the Lantern Rite, and I'm not going to talk about the Lantern Rite further, because that complicates things and there's already so much discourse around it, but I'm going to be patient in that regard. I just thought that since I've shared some perspective on the current drama in Genshin, I should also spread some positivity and share my positive perspective on things that are going here as well. I really want to be someone who can join the community and really just bring some positivity into the fandom, and I would like to do more videos like this. They don't have to have like a really strong purpose or some strong analysis, but my main thing is gaming videos where I can share gameplay, or just little rants like this. And although I may occasionally talk about drama, I'm not really that involved. That aside, I am just so happy with this, and it has been a very relaxing experience. I love Genshin exploration, and that's coming from someone who originally did not like it very much, and I thought that was boring and I have to look around for chests and on, but now I kind of like it, especially after Fontaine. And I thought I would not want to explore Chenyu Vale as much, but I'm already addicted. So, good job on that, Mihayo. I know the developers do not have anything to do with the rewards, so we can at least thank them, and hope that those who do control the whole reward system can actually listen to players' feedback, and maybe things will get better in time. With that said, I hope I will see you soon. Happy exploring, everyone, and happy Lantern Rite.